d-yale Radio Cast all in your ear hole. We're talking about. I keep doing this like I have here. Oh, God, I missed
Yeah,
that.
that
Um,
shit's gone. It's gone. It's a wrap.
d-yale Radio Cast 2008 elections. Go out there and vote. We're taking back where the kids left off. We're talking about the elections and how the elections, if in the case Barack Obama, or Hillary Clinton were to win, how would we be perceived internationally, and what would the domestic climate be like? Now, we spoke briefly in the intro about Hillary Clinton. Let's examine let's examine the stereotypes associated with African American males over the past 35 years since the Civil Rights Act and the perception of freedom and equal rights for African Americans in America. Now, if Barack Obama were to win, and I must inject this here. I've heard comments and commentary from several people that black women are afraid to cast their vote or put their support behind Barack Obama in fear that he may be assassinated if
You know,
indeed
here we go.
he were to win.
All right.
Another excuse
You know what?
to not take part in the political process.
You did. You know what? And I was feeling that way in the beginning, actually. But after hearing people talk about this situation over and over again, because that was my. I don't want to see a brother get killed. Especially somebody of his stature. But you gotta look at it like this: Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. We've had a lot of political people that fought for equality for us, and they knew when they came out the house daily what they were gonna deal with, right?
I'm sure
I'm pretty sure they, and you know what the problem is? We haven't had nobody for the past 20, 30 years that had that same heart to know what they were going to deal with.
We have had no struggle.
We've had Jesse Jackson and
in
Al
the past.
Sharpton. They fighting over hairstyles. Well, I got the better hairstyle when I step on the podium. Ha! Bitch! Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And then, really, let's just be real with it. They marching for money. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got somebody like Barack, who I'm pretty sure has his wife and his family telling him daily, like, look, you could be offed. I'm pretty sure he knows what he's dealing with, so why not back him up on that? Why not support him?
I think what it is with that particular community is that we want to find so many excuses to not support justice. When we come when we come so close to being able to taste the American dream, we fall back and we destroy everything that could possibly be. Not only is that the case, but in addition, we're afraid to take part in the political process because then we are responsible for any and every action that comes thereafter.
Well, shit.
So it's easy for us to go ahead and sit in the sidelines and make commentary, but it's hard for us to take part in the political process.
Well, that's a problem. Well, we can't complain when we're not going to get ahead. Well, we're still going to be complaining in 2009 on about money situations, financially, our situation, because I'm not pretty sure if.
But this isn't everything. This isn't commerce.
Yeah.
This isn't in education. We as a people, and not only the African American culture, but the urban culture in itself. Yeah. People that are so.
Well, not to say that Barack is. I don't know totally about his history, his upbringing, but I'd rather have somebody more or less that understands my upbringing than somebody who says they want to help and really don't know how much that we need the help.
I think what makes Barack different from all other candidates is the fact that he understands what it is to struggle. Not necessarily because he's black, but because he's black.
Because of how he's looked at.
He's black. Because he's of Muslim descent, especially in this era in American history and culture. he has so many negatives against him, and for him to persevere and to reach to the top as he has so far, for you to be at the top in Iowa,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Iowa. It's like ain't no place whiter than that but Seattle.
don't they do like potatoes out there or
That
something?
they potatoes.
So-
Potatoes. You know, then we move into somewhere else and down south, and then we put barbecue on them so we can relate to. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, you know what?
So when you look at it from that perspective, and you see all of the negatives that he's had to overcome, then you think of it from the urban perspective, from the people in the inner city. I'm talking about the poor Caucasians. I'm talking about the immigrant workers who have come to America and have come here to fulfill that American dream and have become U.S. citizens so that they can take part in the democracy of voting and the political procedures. I'm talking about the African Americans who once thought they had no voice and now have this ray of hope.
Well, that's the problem. I'm talking
about the urban culture, because the urban culture can relate to this man's struggle.
Well, okay. Relation is all good, but I need the urban to do something about it, because we related. Hell, we tried to relate last election to anybody but Bush, right? Right? We didn't care who. Yeah.
If a pig was running. Not for nothing though. Not for nothing.
But check this out. When he won Iowa, word is the song that he played for his victory song was Jay-Z, 99. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. That's only a rumor. He was popping shots and popping bottles at Hillary. I'm just saying. That's just a rumor. But hey, with that said, I mean, hey, evidently he is black because he know how to go take a low blow, guy.
Oh, wait, Barack. Okay, I need to talk to you. I know that the hip hop community is the young vote. We understand that globally, the hip hop community means so much more than in America, because the hip hop community in itself has
worldwide,
went from the Bronx to a small sector of the Bronx to a global conglomerate.
Smart move, yeah.
For you to affiliate yourself with the hip hop community and to take donations for your campaign, I think that gives you an edge in style and chic. However, with the September hearings in Congress about
the America versus hip hop
culture and its demise of American traditions, considering the fact that America was bought on rape, murder, and sodomy.
That's all right. That's all right, though.
So
let them tell it.
I just can't understand, because the same thing that the hip hop culture, where do we get it from? The images and the images and the depictions of the things that we're putting in our music are images that we see in American culture. Well, the things that we glorify in American culture are the same things that they glorify in the hip hop music.
Come on, man. You already know America's do as I say, not as I do. You know what I'm saying? Plus, being that it's of that race, sweep our dirt under the rug. Keep yours to the forefront so we can keep you on a lower level beneath us.
Let's wrap this up. Final word. What do you think would happen to Barack Obama if indeed he were to win that presidential election?
I don't know about assassination. They might assassinate him, but they would definitely assassinate his character, being any little thing goes wrong with education. And it's not even going to be the white America character. They're going to laugh. It's going to be us. It's going to be us, because they're like, where you at? We waiting on these taxes to lower. We waiting on this education. We waiting on. So I just need America already understand that it's going to be a fucked up situation, and it's going to take more than a year or two if he's elected for things to turn off right.
Considering the fact that The economy is falling and plummeting at the time, and we will be in a recession by the time the 2008 elections do occur. DI Radio Cast telling you to get